え、ちょっと待って。Hold on. Once again, why is my app not tracking? I'm asleep. I'm still asleep. Okay, here I am. I don't have music up yet. What kind of streamer am I? Hi. Whoever's tuning in at this hour, I wonder what you're doing. We are co-working today. Nothing too crazy. As much as I want to hit back into the game from yesterday, I have things to do. Okay. So there's not going to be much on screen, which is why I kind of minimized the canvas. If you are curious, you can always tap back in later to see what's going on. But this is really just meant for me to lock the fuck in. And also, if you guys want to put this in the background. I intended to come on earlier, but I completely forgot. I'll be so real. my head is in the clouds. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep so well last night, and I'm gonna guess it's because I ate cake right before going to bed. My bad. But yeah, and I was thinking a lot. I was thinking a lot about the release in the game yesterday. So didn't really get to sleep much, which is fine. I'm not like upset or anything. It's just how it is. And I have responsibilities. So I'll get back into that. I currently have a bunch of like commissions waiting on my wait list. And I intend to work on it today. I want to go in and start approving stuff. Let's see. Genya just sent one in. So I have to mark that down and sort my priorities again. Let's see. So when is this required? August 15th. Okay, so I will have to approve this one first. Genya. Genya. Genya, you need to be more, you need to be more detailed with your commission request. Hi, will you marry me? No. You're welcome to stay though. You're not gonna take me out for dinner first? No, no introductions. This is like 90 seconds dating? Is that a new thing? Damn. I'm so sorry that you're having trouble finding love. But I'm so sorry, you are too young for me. I wish you good luck though. You can stick around and try to find out, but I'm not gonna reveal it straight up. You know. Hey, Aaron. What's up? I don't know what that means. Oh, yo. You made it. Aaron, are you good? Anyway, how's everyone's day? My day has barely started. Though I have been up since 7 a.m. I had to wake up because I wasn't feeling too well. Had a crazy tension headache for some reason. It's currently about 1 p.m. And there's not too much that's gonna be on the screen. I'm just chit chatting. If you guys want to play fish, there's the fishing game. Fighting my stomach and slow fight. Oh no! Everyone's fallen sick. What's going on? Internet transmitted illnesses. I am good. Could be better, but I'm good. I wish I didn't have to wake up at like 7 a.m. I genuinely do not know why. Like I woke up with a crazy tension headache and I'm like, what? Why is my head hurting so bad? But I'm gonna half guess is that I was having like a lot of air, and because it wasn't being released, there was like some build up pressure. And I kept thinking that I was still on a Discord call while I was on my phone, but apparently not. I think, I'm not sure. I feel like I hallucinated the whole thing. Whatever the hell happened to me after ending yesterday's stream, I have no idea. Must have been the alcohol as well, not gonna lie. So guys, let's not drink. Tall order. Alcohol is a motherfucker for real. Yup. Yerp. It is. Truly. So currently what I'm doing is I am gathering my references for commissions that have been lined up. I have a bunch on waitlist, and I need to take a better look at the references and the stuff that everyone has sent me so that I'll be able to make sure that the quote is correct. Oh, what the hell? Note. I wanted to actually include my pure ref window while I'm doing this, but I didn't really want to clog up the screen a bit like too much, so since I'll be doing most of the work there, but yeah. I think gathering resources and references is always the most time consuming part at the start before I actually start on any work. And it's something I don't like to do, admittedly. I shouldn't be complaining, but ah. Also, lunch for today is I put a bunch of cabbages, no lettuce, enoki, some pork belly slices, spinach into a pot, and I just heat it up with some cooking wine, a bit of salt, and that's it. Makes it really good. It's not exactly a stir fry either. I guess it just boils in its own like moisture, but it's pretty damn good. I added a little bit of furikake. So I have I bought like 2 packets of furikake from Japan. I bought shiso salt, and I got wasabi seaweed. Man, it's so good. So I used the wasabi seaweed one earlier. Bee, hello. Kind of food I need for my big fat belly. Yup. Get yourself some good food. Honestly, I have been really just looking up recipes that I can just throw everything into the pot, and then like it comes out done, you know. P can't see what can't hear what I'm saying. I'm not sure if my captions are enabled. Can I even see it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. No, why is there an ant on my table? No! Don't mind me, I'm pulling out a wipe. Now, get off. Ah! I keep swiping my chopsticks off my cup. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-bum. Okay, so this is sample 1. Alright, good night, Aaron. Please rest well. Thanks for dropping by. Oh yo. Okay, I need like paper for this. I can't tell. I need a better workflow. This isn't working out. What am I doing? So this one will be... This will be 70 plus... with background. Okay, and the second one will be... Okay. Okay, I got it. Alright. Lines, bus stop. Okay, one of them sent in. Oh, hey, maybe. Hey, Genya. Genya, I for the com you sent in, can you do me a favor and gather as many references of people that you want to add into the background? I genuinely do not know who you want to add in, and it's very hard for me. Very, very hard for me. I was raising the black flag yesterday. Oh, completed without a hitch. No worries. If anything, I'm super relieved that my quest remains untouched. It is exactly the way I left it, and that brings me a lot of joy. New background? Kind of old actually. I just not used this in recent months, but it's a background I use. It's a little shop I use when um I'm doing things off of CSP. So today I'm just doing more admin stuff before I move on to CSP. Yeah, it's the ink convenience store. Uh, who's the next one? Ah, the other one. Okay. Oh, 10 stream streak. Well done. Okay, sent in the other one. Kenya, you have so many. Okay, let's see, what's this one? Ah. Oh wait, this one comes first. Okay. Mm. No, I would love if you gave me everything. Um, it's more like as a friend, I'm like, wow, you are commissioning a lot. Okay, hold on. Just realized I'm a little tad tall. Let me move myself a little bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not remotely possible for me to take everything on. But it's more like I am seeing from your POV, like, damn, you are commissioning a lot of things. Okay, let's see. It's after 4 to 5 months of doing nothing, so girl math. Alright. Girl math always comes in handy, huh? Okay, nice. I have sent in everyone that I am going to work on soon. Uh, there are some that are still on the wait list, but I will confirm that once it comes. Once I clear some, because I don't want to accept payment when I know I haven't started. So just for the sake of my heart kind of thing. Okay, let's see. We need to start on Ginya's ones ASAP. Um. Hey, Leora. Good morning. Wait, are you at work today? Or is it your day off? Copy pasta. Cooking Indomie. Oh, yeah. Mood. I'm also kind of like, initially I made like a bit of a pot stew kind of thing with lettuce, uh, enoki and pork belly slices and some spinach. So I just like let it stew with like some cooking wine and a bit of salt. It was so fucking good. And then I had like leftover like the sauce from like cooking that. So I decided to crack open like a small like this cup packet of cup pasta. And I mixed it in and cooked it. So now I'm eating the pasta. Are you gonna complete the whole game? Of course. I need to see my name in the credits for myself. You guys can have a gander at I'm not gonna, of course I'm not gonna dox myself on stream, but well, I'm not super private to begin with, but like, yeah, you guys would just vaguely know that my name is in there. Your name is really big on one screen, then you go, oh, that'd be really funny. Unfortunately, no, I've seen it. But I feel like I'm surrounded by people I love, so It's a good thing that my name is not up and straight up there. Like, I think that's just for directors and stuff. I am but a cog in a machine. But I'm lovingly surrounded by people that I so look up to. So if you guys go to like Instagram, actually, there's a screenshot of it. You guys can see it in my stories. Hey. Hey, Kai. Ika, if you get a chance, what other game would you like to work or assist in? What other game would I like to work or assist in? Many, actually. You know what? Splatoon. MGS? Nah. Nah. Because that would mean I have to work for Konami. And I don't want to do that. Splatoon. Actually. Zelda. Yes. But if you tell me that I'll be able to work with Hideo Kojima, I don't mind actually. I know he's very eccentric, but I think that's like an experience on its own, right? Like, but yes, I think the really far away dream will be to work on a Nintendo game. Technically there is a studio here in Singapore. This is Nintendo Studio Singapore. That they actually were originally Bandai Namco Studios or Bandai Studios Singapore, but because they were already working on Nintendo games in collaboration, it just made sense for them to be bought over by Nintendo, so they just changed in name. So yeah, I don't know, maybe one day. But it's a bit of a paradox, right? Like, I have confidence in doing a lot of other things for games because, well, most of the skills are transferable, I would say. But art style is very subjective, and most of the time I think my art, well, I'm quite adaptable, I'm quite flexible in changing my art style. I'm not very confident in my artist portfolio, I'll be so real, even though that's the thing that I do a lot. So what made me even work on Assassin's Creed was not my art portfolio, but it was more of my experience in level design and game design in general, because I did game jams in the past. I didn't use my art skill much to get in. How's everyone doing today? What about FF14? I don't know about that actually. Like, I would love to, but at the same time, that means I get to know things way before everyone else knows, and I won't be able to talk about it. Maybe though, I wouldn't mind working on the quests. Actually, ever since I worked on Resync, every time I play through the FF14 quest lines, I think a lot about like the workflow behind it. I'm like, oh, they must have needed to plan this. How much did they need to plan through that? You know, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, I think a lot about it, and I'm not so sure. Oh, just FF series. FF series. Oh, but like the track record. If it's under CBU 3, business unit, creative unit 3. Yes. So Yoshi P's studio, maybe I wouldn't mind. But if it's specifically on FF14, I'll be like, I don't know. Overwatch, no, I don't want to work on the Blizzard. unfortunately. I would have loved to work there if it was still directed by Jeff Kaplan, but with the current leadership, no. I'd rather not. Kingdom Hearts Project Sekai. Project Sekai, I don't know. If I needed to work on the sprites, maybe. I wouldn't. I have no idea how my skills will be applicable for Project Sekai, because Project Sekai is a music game, and they do beat maps, and beat maps are a different kind of design. So, will be interesting. Kingdom Hearts. Maybe not. I don't understand anything about Kingdom Hearts, and I know the fandom doesn't either. But I'm not attached to it enough, I think. What if with Toby Fox? Honestly, sure. Why the hell not? I think that'll be great. I fucking love Undertale, so. Next step, Atlas. Oh, Atlas would be a dream too. But if I want to work on Atlas, yeah, I guess level design, yeah. Level design is possible. Metaphor 2. I don't know. But all of these games, majority of the ones that I would like to work on are in Japan. And let's just say that my work ethic is so incompatible with Japanese work ethic, I guess. I have a problem where once I get even just slightly burnt out, I do have an issue where I will start turning up late. And it's very overlooked in Singapore because a lot of people are like that. Like, once you get really, really burnt out, a lot of people just come in late, and then like management is just like, okay guys, we have closed our eyes like long enough. We have closed one eye long enough, and you know, we gotta get back on track. So we are gonna start like tracking like what time everyone comes in, and I'm like, oh, but I get it, you know. And then everyone resets, and then the cycle continues. People start getting burned out again, and then everyone gets a little bit later and later, and then management gets more lax until someone's like, hey, why is everyone late? And then yeah, cycle continues. But I know in Japan it's like the moment you're late, you're like, oh, you might get like a scolding, or you know, shaming, fired, no paid overtime. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to live like that. It's either I get some help. I don't know how I'm supposed to solve this problem. Public execution is a bit much, but that's a strong term. I don't know. Will a fire be lit under my ass if I work there? Hey Hakon. I don't know. Most likely. Hey, just gotta find things stimulating AF, yeah. Like, the only time in my life where I wasn't like constantly late for something that is like a something that requires like constant dedication, for example like a job or something like that, the only time I wasn't late was actually, I don't remember a time when I was never late. Even at my busiest in school, like I loved the course. It was to the point where to ace the course, I had to put in a lot extra work. So that would mean I have to put in a lot extra hours, and I would often not sleep. So that was the reason why I was late. It's not so much because I couldn't get out of bed, like I couldn't drag myself out of bed. But everything after that was like I could not drag myself out of bed. It's like the crippling kind of like I really do not want to see daylight kind of thing. I would guess that that was like periods of depression. I'm not so sure. But my first job, like like out of like graduation, I think that was like genuinely the worst. Like I know for sure that that was like depression, and I wasn't getting myself checked. But everything after that, I think it was just like burnout and like you know overwork, and then everyone's just collectively like not turning up on time. If I get a job for Hoyo where I just do like character design, Hoyo, ugh, oh, I don't know about that. Genuinely, I don't know about that. I would rather do level design for Hoyo. But the character design, I would like to get my skills up to par to be able to be commissioned by Art Knights, Hypergriff. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind doing level design for Enfield, but it's under Monster Contour. Yeah. Different teams, different teams. But competing with the Chinese market is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I feel like I can probably train myself to go up to that level, but to compete head on is a little bit of like a it feels like a Sisyphus. Like I will feel like Sisyphus, you know, I'm just going pushing myself out here for no reason. Like if it finds me, then it finds me, but if I were to just like straight up like work for that and try to get in just for that, I don't think I'll get there. It would probably kill me. You're Chinese, you can. Let's go. Wait. Pokemon. Level design or make new Pokemons. Oh, I never. I'll probably do level design. I have an issue with the way they design levels in the recent Pokemon games I touched. But I never want to design like new Pokemons because that always comes under fire. Oh damn, why am I so dry? Crazy dryness right now. I don't know. In Singapore, rare. Okay. I've gotten my references. I've yapped enough. It's time to begin on some stuff. Wonder what they were thinking of making Wiglet. Honestly, like, I can totally understand, like, the workflow. I can totally understand the workflow when it comes to, like, designing creatures. Like, most of the time you just throw words out and then you just doodle and see what's amusing. Like you go around and like, hey guys, what do you think is amusing? And then people will like, oh, I like this one. Oh, I like that one. What if you add this? What if you add that? You know. So I'm pretty sure like it was nothing too serious. But I feel like these days, the design philosophy has kind of changed for Pokemon. But I'm not entirely sure if it's because like it's a different person designing it, or if it's like a executive decision to like, hey, let's try a different theme or something like that. I don't know. And I don't think like they're too inherently bad for the kind of change that they are going for. It's just more of like a taste thing, because I mean, you get really, really ugly Pokemon in the first few generations as well. Honestly, people say, dude, this Pokemon is so ugly, and you kind of know they succeeded. I would say that they're like, rather than ugly or pretty or cool being the standard, I would say uninspired is like the problem sometimes. It's like you can tell when it's kind of like they came up with it on the fly, and then they were like, yeah, I didn't really put that much thought into it, you know. And it's not even like the kind of whimsy, like the haha, this kind of funny. It's like, why? That was kind of lame. Like, yeah, the dolphin. Said if a Pokemon anatomy. Oh fuck. Ah, my chopsticks. Pokemon's anatomy lets it wear a jacket or hoodie is furry bait. You know, but at least they can look good. I don't know. Like, you could argue that you can put a Psyduck in a jacket. Okay, but Pseudo Wudo is kind of funny. Like, after I learned about like what it actually is and why it's named that way, I kind of like it. It's kind of stupid. It's like, it pisses me off, but I like it, you know. Moyada. Moyada. I don't know how Hariyama looks like. I'm gonna guess it's like it's a Japanese looking Pokemon that looks like a mountain or something. I don't know. It's a sumo Pokemon. Whoa, why is my floor so smooth here? But yeah, thinking about it, I think my skill sets lie more in game design, like level design stuff now. Scripting, yeah. Things are a little in between. They're not exactly coding, but they're not exactly fully art either. Hmm. Have you seen Sonic Boom gameplay? No, I have not. To be honest, I didn't know game design had small parts like that. I thought they just coded as they went with the stage. No, yeah, there are many smaller parts to it. First came out, it's so broken to the point. Oh yes, yeah, I heard about it. I saw like bits and pieces, and I saw the criticism, but I never really like looked at the gameplay for me to make my own judgment on it. You hit things around your garden. It's basically I was in charge of laying out the collectibles in the area to make it more like rewarding for the player if they do like explore. It's basically meant to like tell a bit of a story with your collectibles as well. So where you place the things is very important. How you set it up is very important. You can't just place like a couple of food on like a crate and then call it storytelling. Or you can't say that like, oh yeah, it's reward, but then like it doesn't really match the vibe of the place. Like, why is there a random crate in the middle of like the forest, right? And why does it have food on it? So you have to like kind of make sure that you, as a level designer, you are also communicating with the level artists to set the place up and make sure things look like convincing. If that makes any sense. Sorry, went off on a tangent, but yeah. Yep. There's like there's a pit and then there's like a bunch of skeletons in there, so you know that like there was probably like a massacre, and then like the bodies were thrown into that pit, and in that pit you find like little treasures because they were probably on the bodies of those that were massacred. Yeah, that tells the story, right? Without saying anything. Will you play Deltarune? I have already played Deltarune until chapter... I think I was midway through chapter 2, actually. But I'll need to replay it. It was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Back when it was just chapter 1 and 2 that released, so that's how long it was. Yeah, when I get to it, I'll get to it, probably. I do want to play through it, though, because, yeah, I just love their games. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's recent. I played Undertale when it first came out. Back then, when was that? 2017? 2016? It was a long time ago. And then when Deltarune came out, I played that too, just as it came out. I was so excited. But I think because I got a lot busier during the time the Deltarune chapters were cooking, so didn't really get to play through properly. Nah, that didn't scare me. Good try. Oh, have fun. Going for the pacifist route? Yeah, good luck. The boss fights are particularly, they can get quite difficult. Took me quite a while to get past some of them. I was irritated on kids getting the Super Mario Odyssey. God knows what will happen in Undertale. I wouldn't say that Super Mario Odyssey is exactly like a kids game. It's family friendly, but I think it does cater partially to the adults as well. Oh, actually, majority is most likely to the adults. And I think Undertale is not meant to be extremely easy, or wasn't meant to really um wasn't meant to be a breeze, I feel. So it's very normal, I think, to get quite irritated with the fights. But they're satisfying to complete. That's one thing. Bullet hell, you really gotta get used to bullet hell that it is. The flowy fight scene. Yeah. Pacifist route isn't too difficult, but if you're playing the what's it called? What's the opposite of the pacifist route? The really really bad route. Yes. You are gonna be in for a hell of a time. They purposely make it extremely difficult. As it's part of a very smart logic. Yeah, genocide route. Yes. Very smart logic for you to turn your ways. Like, if it gets too difficult and let's say you decide at any point of time to just not go through with killing everything, like if someone is a bit too hard to kill, it will just revert back to like the neutral route, which is very smart. Like, you have to purposely kill everything, no matter how hard it becomes. Yeah, it's very time consuming as well, because you have to spend a lot of time grinding like each map to clear out all the monsters, which is kind of a drag. You have to keep running in a spot, keep running around in a circle just to try to trigger them. All the best. All the best in doing so. I think it really is a time drain that not a lot of people can afford. Hey, what was that for? No, you didn't. I should make it harder for you to summon one of these. I should put like a time delay. Thank you. I will save my work. There was no edge to begin with. What are you talking about? Look again here. He's just like, oh. Hey, welcome back. What's into me? Whoa. Sodium filled and lovely. That's the best. That's the best. You know, I was kind of wondering like if Genya would come to me with the com for this cover. I was like, huh. If it's already so, I didn't really know the timeline, but I was guessing it was either for like Estuary's like anniversary, which is past, or it was for Genya's birthday. So I was like, huh, it's getting kind of late for the art to be commissioned. Maybe he found someone else. And I was like, oh, would have been nice. And it ended up coming to me. He was just late. He was just late to submit it. Genya. Is it welcoming for your return, or is it trying to signal something else? I think they're scolding me for eating garbage for lunch. True. Again, yeah, your fringe is on. Your fringe opening is on the side where your character is not facing. What do? Huh? What do? This is like a comic. No, it's 2 commissions from Genya. A singular commission, but two pictures. So technically 2 commissions from Genya. Did my music stop again? Damn. My autoplay is off. Also for everyone, TGIF. Oh my god, I just realized it's a Friday. Time is now a concept to me.
She listens to pinback in the dark. She drives a saw with it back when you smashed up. The machine doesn't mind when she clocks out. She's got an hour before the next shift starts. She calls it showtime.
I wouldn't know what to. I would probably reject the commission. I'll be so real. I'll be like, what the fuck? I don't know. If it's from a friend, I'll be like, yeah, sure. But if it's from someone not a friend, I'll be like, no. TGIF, thank God it's Friday.
And the dogs seem to hate her 'cause they keep it up front as she drives around town. And the lucky charms hanging from the mirror in front shine so bright as she passes you by.
Is it? Is there a restaurant chain of that? That's so funny. Never been to the US. You actually used to have one, but it closed down. Really? Yo, why my vlog going off like that? What's happening?
starlight fades the morning after. Let your king of cloud rule the light. When did the town fall asleep? When did the fumes settle gently? When did the people decide it was time that the houses look better empty? Oh, the quarryman's dreams, calmly slumbering lightly, and is resting under meters of water while the quarry runs empty.
Okay. Kind of finished their first sketch. Time to start on the second one.
Temperate times passing by. November don't fight no more. November light feels warmer now. Keep looking at the time, count them now. The silent time fills up the hours. Somehow fell short that now.
I had to reorganize all of the all of the commissions in order. Slotting stuff in and out. Slotting commissions in and out, not stuff. My god. Words. They don't work. Ah. Honestly, I think even Gideon doesn't know his order of stuff that he's releasing, because he said that like the one he just sent in is the most urgent, but the deadline that he gave me on VGen is actually further than one of his other commissions. Yeah. No, he definitely mixed it up. It's not an I guess, it is definitely mixed up. deadlines are rough because the rest are a bit more lax. Okay. Because I actually do have like your other one is like due this month. And Haribi Kaitai is mid next month. So like the time difference is quite large. So yeah. There are like 2 due next month. 5 days apart. You give a month average. You mean you give a month from the day you sent it in? Is that it? Or because normally what I expect is you give me your latest deadline that you want it, and then I set like the earliest like I can give it. But I see. So messy. It's actually genuinely so messy. I don't know. I think this is how a lot of artists kind of slip into the they accept way too many, and then it gets hard because okay, so that one is actually the latest. Okay. Yeah, cause like I realize that a lot of artists have this problem where they accept too many because either they didn't set it to waitlist, or because when they have it open, right, it immediately goes into like the attention list instead of the waitlist. And that gets a little tricky because they don't actually it's a bit hard to see the dates. It is actually a bit hard to see the dates. And it's not really ordered in ordered properly in the list. It's like it's not chronological. And I think this is like a flaw VGen should look into. Not gonna lie. I don't think it's on the fault of like so much of like the client. Yeah, but it immediately going to a list and it's not in chronological order like of deadlines is really so messy. And the fact that you can't actually reorder it is actually like it fucks me over sometimes. So even though I have a list on VGen, what I do is I still write it down on like paper. Otherwise I can't think. It's so hard. My brain don't work properly. This is so funny. I realized that in recent days, I've been practicing a lot in trying to draw characters facing the right side, because normally when you draw, it's a lot easier for people to draw characters facing left, and it used to be a big meme. Like everyone was like, yeah, ultimate artist challenge drawing a character facing right. So I've been trying, and I've been practicing, right? And nowadays I find myself unable to draw characters facing left properly. Like I have trouble with anatomy. I don't fucking know why. I just can never get both right. We have to change one for the other. Equivalent exchange. Just like in alchemy. Shoo. My back. Okay. I'm having this weird problem right now where like I used to be able to like visualize in my head quite easily like blocks of time or blocks of days that I can use for certain things. But nowadays it's just so difficult. Like I need to like it's like I need to do those math models, or I need to block out like actual like boxes and grids to actually tell myself like, okay, I have this amount of time left to this thing and that amount of time left to that thing, and it's like I imagine it in blocks of time, but for some reason nowadays maybe I just don't have the right schedule system. I don't know. I'm like looking, I got a new scheduler and I thought it would work, but with this format, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Okay, my goal this month is to finish Tuppy's model. This is my first thing. Let me write that down actually. It should be doable. It's doable. Well, if you do find one that works, you can make a YouTube video. I can cash in on that. Hey, Okana, what's up? I think what's throwing me off is that I twinkle one ice. Wait, I'm not the twinkle. Wait. The twinkle is Kenya. Hold on. But sure, I give you one. 30 cent, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's just me. Genya runs the tea house. I'm in the shitty convenience store. I've gone through all the schedulers. You won't believe what I found. Crazy clickbait. I have found the one, the only one that works. You can throw all of your other schedulers away. The Hobonichi, fuck that. I'm gonna get smited. High twing sounds like a slur. I don't know, man. I think that's fine. It shouldn't be a slur. People identify as that. It shouldn't be a slur. I think what's throwing me off for like all of my scheduling is that I don't normally boof. I haven't boofed in the second half of the year. Well, sorry, in the middle of the year in quite a while. Like last year, all I did was Dojima, and the previous year I did only Dojima and MSQSG. So now I have Atsobi at the end of August, and then 1 month later I have MSQSG. So there's 2 events. I am growing? No way. That sounds. I'm a little like mixed feelings about that because like, actually it's kind of expensive and I'd rather not, but I'm just doing it for opportunity's sake. Still, I'd rather not grow in this way. In fact, there were years before COVID that I did like at least 6 or 7 events in a year, sometimes more than that. But I never want to go back there, you know? Like I don't want to go back there. That's crazy. That was too much. I'm gonna ban you for that, maybe. Can't wait for Atsobi. Yeah, it's quite exciting. Flinch like an abused dog. I felt like you know the Sims. When you have 2 Sims talking to each other, and then you have like the minus, the red person icon with the minus on it. Yeah, that was what I had over my head. Let's see. I'm thinking what I should make for Atsobi actually. I actually sold out of a lot of stuff at Dojima. Namely all of my FF14 ones. And technically I am boofing with a friend who's primarily FF14 merch. So I'm thinking, should I reprint? Huh. No, why? Yes, why? If I want to restock, I would have to order them by... Yeah, I have to start looking into ordering stuff at the end of July. Okay, let me write it in red. And then between... Dude, I said this earlier. I keep forgetting September exists. I keep thinking August goes into October. What's wrong with me? Okay, I have like quite a bit of time in between from Atsobi to MSQSG. It ain't that bad. What am I panicking for? I clearly don't. I'm not waking up because I don't have September. Dude, what am I panicking for? Jesus Christ. I've been in this like limbo mode, like my brain hasn't been like simmering, and then I'm thinking that like it's about to boil over, but it's not. It's clearly not. There's no way it will boil over, you know? I hate being in this mood. What's going on, man? Sometimes the model closes one eye at a time. It looks so silly. Do you know that actually like our eyes don't close at the same time? Our eyes actually like close like one after another. Yeah. It's like a natural thing. You don't actually close your eyes at the same time. It's typically like one after the other. It's just a split second kind of thing, so you don't really see it. And I guess you can't see your own eyes because you are the one blinking. But yeah. That's why when you link, like there is an option to link blinking on models, but it looks really unnatural actually. And also partially is because I am kind of like... And then you can't wink. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't have it. Not like I can wink anyway, but like I just like it a little bit more natural. Also because my mic is kind of in the way of my camera sometimes. It's like it's hanging in front of me, and I am fidgeting quite a bit. I'm a serial fidgeter. Honestly, I might be able to finish 2 commissions next week. If I lock in hard enough. And I should be doing that because I need the money! Ah! Oh no, the eep is hitting. The eep is hitting me. My lack of sleep. It's like I fell asleep early, but I woke up like prematurely because of a pretty bad tension headache. Yo. Thank you for the follow, Eva did 183. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my eyes. the energy, the twunk energy is from the streamer, unfortunately. This is the newest expression I have. Not gonna lie, all my other covers is the shit-eating grin that I always request. Yeah, it's time for a change, man. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh dear. Kenya, how zoomed in are you gonna use this one art for? This sprite? Are there any close-up shots? For the first frame, the one with a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that making it bigger will be safer. It's literally the one I sent to you with the border. Sorry, what's that supposed to mean? Like, you're going to zoom in that much? Or was that the amount I zoomed in earlier? Okay, so you're gonna zoom in that much, okay. I am falling asleep. Even while drawing. I'm like drawing lines and my eyes are closing. What time is it? 4 p.m. I started around 1. It's been 3 hours. I can't keep my eyes open. Oh dear. Oh, okay, that's suddenly gonna wake me up. Hello, welcome in, raiders. Thank you, creating Spacey, for the raid. I was about to close my eyes. Lamo, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Mika. How are you guys doing? Space Cadets coming with pink covered fingertips. So cute. Neverness to Everness. Oh, I've never heard of that game. Hope you guys had a good time. Also, if you need to go and rest, please do. Don't feel obliged to stick around. But if you want to stick around, I do art. I mean, clearly. And I'm also a game developer. I did level design and quest design for a little bit. And yeah, we have a variety of games on this channel. Majority of it will be art. I swear I always catch people right when they're either drowsy or ending. Okay. Started with art, finished early, so I gamed. Congrats. I've only been here for like 3 hours. Normally, these co-working streams will last a little bit longer, but I had like a rough night, so oh dear. It's okay. For as long as I feel awake, I will continue to stream. And your raid certainly is gonna keep me up. Also, the current setup is a little different from usual. So it's a rare time that I'll use the shop setup because I was doing both admin stuff and then I transitioned over to art. So we have just a tinier screen for art. This is not the usual setup. But yeah, there'll be times I would just be yapping away and times where I'll just be completely silent. 1 a.m. here, I was working on some bookmarks. Paint on acrylic panels. Oh! I know what you... those kinds where you had to paint in layers, right? Like you start out with the liner and then you paint like maybe the skin or base color. And I think I've seen those. Very interesting. It's funny because it's interesting actually. I don't see those kinds locally. I've only seen them online. So I don't know. I don't really know what's like the market like. I thought it was like maybe a one-off kind of thing. And I would definitely save my work. I ran out of water. You do them for commissions or just a hobby? Do big, 8 by 11-inch pieces, I'm guessing. Since I was getting low on small items. Do you sell them at like artist alley events and stuff like that? I'm also in the midst of preparing for one. Coming up at the end of August. Ooh, lots to do, lots to do. But currently I'm working on commissions. My client right now is my VTuber child, which is also my best friend, one of my best friends in chat right now. This is a circular economy. A bit of both. Sell them, also just like painting them. Do cons will go waitlisted all year. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I pray the luck goes your way. I know it can be really tough. Very, very competitive these days, I fear. The community is like ever growing, and I can feel the pressure. I think I'm only lucky because locally I do have connections with like organizers, so it's generally easier for me. But I think if I were to try boothing in like other spaces overseas, I would not have any luck. Traditional art is hard right now, sadly, with cons. Oh, damn, I can imagine. It's never been a thing here. So I'm from Singapore, so most of our cons don't do well with anything that's traditionally painted because of no one's willing to pay the price for it. I would say the appreciation for art is a little bit different. So it's interesting to see that like traditional art would do well in the form of acrylic panels. All the cons are really new here too. We're having a huge issue with like drop shippers. Oh yeah, the 3D printing slop. Those dragon things that everyone likes to print. So funny. Why is that universal? Why is it always the dragons, right? And they always think like, oh, we're gonna print it with some like really like iridescent purple filament or iridescent red or green filament. It's always those colors. Like why? It's so funny. It's like, yes, exactly. That's what dragons are typically like. I think thankfully locally here they do try they do have a little bit of curation. So like they look at the portfolio and make sure like people aren't selling this kind of wacky stuff, I guess. Well, we still see them like time and again, unfortunately. Recently, we had a case of like an AI art booth, which is pretty ass. But understandably, I think this organizer is a little bit new, not really in the scene either. So I think they were not able to tell. Oh, like flowers or Haku from. Yep, yeah. No, not Haku. Saw the booth on the second day, still quite a number of people browsing it. Really? Oh my god. And the event organizers didn't do jack shit about it? Huh. I dare say the normie crowd never ceases to disappoint me. It's always one of those cons that are like they open up to like the ACG crowd, like for artists, but the audience is way too mainstream. Like they're too normie. They're like families that have never like really delved into anime and stuff like that. And then you get like really weird booths popping up. I think next year I'm going to be making a letter to send to the main con organizer about supporting local more. Get a fly-in artist, take a spot, and then drop shippers. Oh, and now cut tables. I can't imagine why they would allow so much space to cut tables, to be honest. Because are they actually making money off of those? I'm not sure. Do they have to rent those? I would think that like con organizers would like to like, you know, use more artists to pay off their rent. For the event space rather than like card tables. I can't tell if card tables actually cost, like the amount of space taken could be used to like fill up another artist, right? And I would think that con organizers would want that amount of money to come in from an artist rather than just loaning an area out to just cards. Though I know the TCG market is huge, so they're willing to pay a quite a big fair amount of money just to get themselves onto the con floor. But I totally agree. Like I always think that there's a huge selling point for having local artists booth at a con. Because where else? Where else will you find these people, right? Like, where else is gonna host them? If you aren't, you know, if your own town or your own city isn't doing it, then where are they gonna go? Card trading shows are so common now, yeah. Also, thank you for the follow, greeting, Spacey. Don't worry about it. Use she, they pronouns, states, unfortunately. Often up super late at night during the silence. Your art tags, I'll happily pay it. Of course, please send in the art tags. Please share with the class. Portfolio link I'll usually post. If not, I hope you'll be here again. Sure. Always welcome. All right, everyone, go and give the link a visit. It is. Oh. Oh yes, certainly I can see the acrylic paintings. Oh, these are wonderful. These are so good. Oh, you make jewelry too. These are taking off quite a bit here locally as well, especially the those bracelets that are made out of the different kinds of stones, like precious stones. You finally found your style. Wow. I'm glad I'm glad you found it. I would say for myself, it's kind of hard to even like, you know, say like if I've even found my style. I don't think I have. But when you feel comfortable doing what you do, I think that's like the best feeling, regardless. Always super interesting to see what like other creators make in different countries. I'm only exposed to mainly the Southeast Asian side of artist alleys and Japan and Taiwan, because those are the cons I typically visit. I've primarily been to Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, and Japan so far, and then Singapore, which is where I'm at. So the merge that we make, I realize, is very, very different compared to the States. Make one of each, so each time each person has something unique. Yeah, that's so nice. That's such a nice gesture. I think it's very meaningful. Puts a lot of value into each piece. And I think that's what sells it. Oh, balls, this is so small. Okay. Here people don't really appreciate art. Really? I'm surprised to hear that. Because like there's AX. I know there's AX. The AX is like Sakura Con. Stuff I've heard of. So I mean, it's a little bit hard to imagine people not being able to appreciate art when there are cons so big. I'm curious to know why though. I would say like locally for our side, there is an audience that appreciates art for what it is, but the vast majority of people and even the government see art as a commodity in a sense. So, and because of the big push on AI and like, you know, I feel in general, even before the advent of AI, the country is so hell-bent on like being efficient that it puts the arts below everything else. So we are rarely appreciated, I feel. But we imagine that this is probably least of the country's problems, usually. Oh, you did SakuraCon. Oh. Cons are becoming like content creator breeding grounds. It's like the art. Some like the art, but they don't see the worth. Yeah, we are. Genuinely, AI is the worst. We have people who like come to like cons. Like it used to be more generic, not generic. It used to be more for the fans, by the fans kind of events. Like a lot of it was really just filled with weebs, and you know it was like great that way. But like after COVID, everything opened up, and like I think a lot of the normies kind of got into anime, and then they started visiting anime event conventions. And I would say both like the cosplay scene and the artist alley scene kind of like suffered a little because of it, because like even though we do get more footfall, I would say there are a lot more window shoppers, a lot more weird people who are just unappreciative of the subculture to begin with. And you have people coming to booths and like, oh, I can find that for like $1 on like Taobao. Like why would I buy this here? And people are like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Yeah. And then now it's just like, oh, takes a picture. I can generate this with AI at home, you know. Also, pardon, my flock is calling really loudly in the background. Miss true weep culture, now it's family event. Right. The moment I see the kids come around, like, it used to be maybe 1 or 2 per con, but now it's just like, they're everywhere. Like, where are these kids coming from? Who let them in? You know? Like, I get that these places are meant to be, like, somewhat family friendly, but at the same time, like, oh my god, I don't think they should be here. I'm a window shopper, not by choice. I totally understand, don't worry. Most of the time, I'm also a window shopper, but like, I really, really, really dislike those who like pick your item up, even though there's like a sign there that says do not touch. They put them down and it's like askew, is no longer in place. And then they're like, wow, so expensive. I'm going to slap them, genuinely. Like, why? Oh, people will buy this. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna slap you, genuinely. Those are the kind of window shoppers I'm describing, you know, like, oh. So recently I did the survey locally for Artist Alley, people who booth at Artist Alleys, attendees and like event organizers, and there were a bunch of artists complaining about like the window shoppers and like the mainstream crowd, and it's actually so real. It's like it's really experienced on a really big scale. I cannot even begin to explain how painfully widespread this is, I fear. Booth next to me. Oh wait, one booth makes like laser art on glass. It's all either AI or stolen art. Oh no. This lady who booth next to me came to my table and said, wow, this is overpriced. What the hell? Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's like, oh my god, who asked? That's a lot of words to say that you're poor. I think we need to beat the sense of like, hey, art is a luxury back into people, because, you know, this wasn't catered for the masses. This wasn't meant for the masses. So while here, people are seriously trash. I miss doing events. But it gives me so much anxiety because I'm not a silent person. I would cuss someone out. Honestly, even though I know it's like bad for your like mental health at the same time, I think we need more people who actually cuss people out because, like, these people need to know their place. Holy shit. It's like, come on, man. You guys are not the target audience if you're here complaining about the price. Jeez. I will happily be the person because my own parents are. No one can scare me. We need the strong will, the warriors. The warriors on the con floor. I've had people come to me. I think this is genuinely the worst one, but like I had a lecturer, okay, from my art school come by to my booth and tell me, whoa, people would pay $20 for this? I think that's a bit steep. And mind you, that was a hand-bound zine that I made lovingly. I hand-bound every single one. I stitched it together and then I actually cut all of the pages out myself. Like on top of drawing, that was for Inktober back in like 2018. So there was 31 drawings done in a month. And like I had to print all of that myself and cut it all and bind it all myself. And you tell me $20 is steep? Oh my god. 20? I'm gonna scruff you by the freaking neck, you know, like, oh my god. My husband usually talks to you is nicer than me. He has the sales face. He has the sales face. Zines are not shooted exactly. I was so shocked. I stood there. I was like, no way. And it took me so long to process it. I was like, ain't no way I just got told that by a lecturer, right? Like, he wasn't exactly my lecturer, but he was a lecturer at my school. So hearing that from him, I was like, oh, this is my first interaction with you, and I really don't like you after that. Like, but it's always the mindset here. It's kind of like people here like to brag when they get like they strike a really good deal. So like if your merch is like not like crazy cheap, most people wouldn't talk about it like proudly. And I would say this is mainly for the mainstream crowd. They'll be like, wow, I got this much for only $10. Can you imagine that? You know? And it's like, that's the kind of thing that they'll brag about. It's not so much about the art quality. It's not so much about like, you know, whether they're interested in the fandom or the character or anything. It's more about like, oh yeah, I got this bunch of stickers that are really generic copy-pasted art with like funny quotes online. Funny quotes gotten from online, and I got them at like, I don't know, $5 for a pack of 10 or something. 8x11 painting started like 50, but the stuff you saw like 80 plus, and people were like, for this? And I'm like, bro, that's 24 hours of my life in one painting, excuse me. Exactly. Also, Genya, you gotta, let's take ibuprofen together kind of pose going on, and I'm trying not to think about it. Yeah, so nice talking to you too. Please, go and get your chores done. Don't stay up. Don't stay up for me. Have a good rest afterward as well. Why are we taking ibuprofen? You thought about it when you're making the sample too. Okay, nice. I think Inya literally got that idea from those kind of scenes, not gonna lie. Also, I need you guys to see this very important thing. Incredibly important. May I first draw your attention to P's hand. No one will ever know. Boom. Anyway, yes, that's what I wanted to show. That's all. Quite surprised I managed to just do the lines for both frames in one sitting. And you know what? It's almost 5 p.m. It's been 4 hours. A middle finger to society. I'm gonna go and take a nap. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna take a nap and then I'll wake up for dinner. Alright guys, I hope you had a productive session as well. And I'm freaking head out. I'm so sleepy. Oh my god. Good night. Bye bye. Thanks for joining in. Also thanks to the lurkers for joining in. I love you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.